Hello everyone, my name is Jackie. So for today's video, we're going to discuss the language registers and the language varieties. So, tara! So let us first discuss what is a language register. Language register refers to the range of language choices available for use in different situations. It is the level of formality and informality of the language used. So, when we use different register, it should be appropriate for the situation. So, for example, when we are communicating or talking with the doctors, we can conclude that it is different on how we talk or communicate with our friends. So, we have five types of language register. We have formal, casual, private, intimate, prosen, and lastly, consultative. Formal register is the standard sentence, syntax, and word choice of work and school. Formal structure uses complete sentences and a large nuanced vocabulary. So examples of formal registers is the business letters, reports, official speech, and legal documents. So let's proceed to the second types of registers, which is the casual register. It is the vocabulary that is shorter and less complex. Sentences are often incomplete and rely on expressions and gestures for about 80% of their meaning. Casual register is commonly used when communicating between friends and family members. So next is the private or intimate. It is used by close family members or people who have a shared history or a shared experience that has bonded them in some way, like husband and wife, boyfriend or girlfriend. So it is also used between lovers and twins. When others use it is usually construed as sexual harassment. So we have frozen language register. Frozen register is language that is always the same. The examples of frozen register are the standard prayer, wedding vows, and law. So for the last type of language register, we have consultative. This register is formal and acceptable speech, and it is often used in professional settings. It is commonly used by the professionals, whether it is in law, medicine, government, and education when they meet with others. Before we proceed to our next topic, let us have a quick review. What are the five types of language registers? So the five types of language registers are formal, casual, frozen, and consultative. Let's proceed on the language varieties. So the first variety of language is standard. It is a form of language that observes all grammatical rules and structures of the language. The next variety of language is the jargon. It is a specialized form of language with vocabulary that is associated with particular discipline such as law or medicine. The next variety is the colloquial. It refers to language that is used in ordinary conversations. It is less formal than the standard language, but not quite as informal as slang expressions. This variety should not be used in formal context. So the next variety of language is the slang. It is a word or an expression that has been made up or that has taken on a new meaning, and it's quite popular within certain social age groups. These words are not appropriate for a formal context. So we also have dialect. This refers to the variety of language common to a particular speech community. We also have patois. This refers to a geographical dialect which differs from the standard language spoken in a given country. The next one is the pidgin. It is a simple language that emerges when speakers do not share a common language but have to communicate. So the last variety of language was the Creole. It is a pidgin language that has become the native language of a speech community and is learned by children as their first language. It is the language that results from the contact between the language of colonizing people and the language of a colonized people.